Hi guys, there is no good place to stand right now. It's pretty late, I don't actually know what time it is. I've been up for hours, but Duncan's been on phone calls, so I haven't been able to vlog anything. I've skeined up the 2 new yarns that I got yesterday. Rather disappointed. This colour, that's 90 grams there. The other 10 grams are made up of 5 different tiny little sections. So the other 10 grams are completely unusable, which is not good. But the other one was a full 100 grams without any problems, so that's good. I've not skeined up. Sorry, I'm holding it again, as you can probably tell. I've not skeined up any more yarn to dye yet. I've not even started the dyeing or the washing before I dye it, because I'm editing photos to get them up onto the website. Because it turns out when my nephew done all my admin for me and uploaded it, they weren't supposed to go live, the listings, until I'd done the photos. But he put the listings live, so they're all live with no photos right now. So I'm madly editing all the photos and getting them out so that the listings actually look a little more professional and my website doesn't look like it's half done. So I'm working away on that at the moment. The hand-dyed yarn's just going to have to wait. That's more important to get it done because it's just a bunch of empty listings at the moment. No photos on anything, which is not good. Whereas the hand-dyed yarn, yes, I need more for the stall, but I'm not out. I'm low, but I'm not out, so I still have stuff to put out on the store if I don't get this washed and dried before Sunday. But hopefully I will, because I just need to give it a wash, dye it, and then get it drying. And with heated racks, hopefully it will dry. I mean, it's pretty cold here. It's pouring down with rain. I'm still wearing my jumper, trying to stay warm. So yeah, I don't know whether the wool will dry fast enough. Hopefully it will though, because you don't want wool to stay wet for too long. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I haven't filmed the puzzle yet because I just haven't had time. I've got to get those photos done, so the puzzle might come a bit later. So I'll check in with you all later. You take care. Bye. Hi guys, so the keen-eyed ones of you noticed that yesterday's vlog didn't go up. Simple thing was, I filmed in the morning, and then I literally spent the entire day editing and uploading photos for my stock onto my website. It took so much longer than expected because there's so much. I didn't get anything else done, so I didn't record anything because there was nothing to record. I didn't even record the puzzle because I didn't have time. I needed to get those photos up and get the thing live, because so many people keep asking about the website when we're at the stall and taking business cards and things, and I don't have the website properly uploaded. So now all of my hats, wrist warmers, headbands and yarn is up on the website. There's still a bunch of other stuff that's not on the website, but that's the main bulk of the stock I take with me to the stalls, so that's the stuff that sells the most, so that's up. I had to edit some of the listings that Aaron did for me because I'd already sold on the stall the next day, so I've still edited those photos and they go up on Instagram at some point just so you can see them, but some of the stuff is already sold, so it's not visible on the website anymore. But that's part of what happens when you do stalls. A lot of the stuff either doesn't make it to the website, or I have to adjust it to make it no longer available. You know, that's just the way business works, so it's kind of a grab it where you can, because everything's a one-off, especially with my hand-dyed yarn. But I'm about to film yesterday's and today's puzzle. I'll talk for the beginning part like I normally do, and then I probably won't be able to say much at the end because Duncan's about to go on a call. That's another reason I couldn't record at all yesterday, because Duncan was on a lot of calls. And as you know, I can't record when he's on calls, so I'm on a time limit for him on calls, and he needs to put this camera up there for me because I can't reach. So I'm going to go so we can get that up there, and then I'll get the photos, the puzzles done. I have yarn, the chunky weight yarn, soaking out in the garage for its wash before being dyed. So that will be dyed today, and I hope to continue skeining up all the yarn that I haven't skeined. And I have been working on the wrist warmers. I will show you them later when I have time and I'm not fighting the clock and his phone call. So I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye. Oh, hi guys, as you probably know, the second I press play, the lead fell down. That's really good. Hopefully it won't annoy you too much. We'll be zoomed in for most of it. I'm not fiddling with the wheel. We're on a time limit here. So I'm going to do day 7 and 8 today into here. So I'll zoom in for each one and come out. But I don't know how much talking, because obviously Duncan's about to go on a phone call, so we'll have to see. Most of it will be sped up. But hopefully we'll get it done in a reasonable time. So we'll zoom in and get on going. Let's start with 7. Now obviously this is a middle section again, so there's no edges. So we'll just get straight to making it. Put that back away. And as always, there's the number 7 on the bottom. A little dodgy bit there, but a little bit of glue will fix that later. Right, let's see what we got. So we're obviously working on the sleigh and the blanket here, so let's separate those bits off. And then these bits here are clearly the reins for the reindeer and part reindeer, so we can put them over there together. Do like sorting my pieces as much as possible. It just makes it easier to get things done. Those bits are clearly the sleigh. Right. Try to make sure we stay in camera, shall we? Up there. Well, that was a fun one. Finally can talk, Duncan's off his call. No, we really struggled with that one, which is ridiculous because it's so small. There we go. There we go. So that's the 8 days done. I think it's coming together really quite nicely. Put that lid back on. But I think it's looking quite nice. What do you think? Like, I keep spotting new things as I'm building all these animals that I didn't notice before. So we've got a raccoon, we've got some hares or rabbits, and then there's another raccoon that's going to be here. We've got a couple of mice down here we'll be doing at some point. And obviously we've got the birds in the tree here. So there's so much extra you notice as you're doing it as the puzzle, which is really nice. But yeah, I think it's coming along lovely. It seems to be fitting together reasonably well. As you may have noticed, if you could see in the sped up version, there was a couple of bits stuck together I had to tear apart because they weren't cut properly, but otherwise it's doing really well, and it seems to be almost evening out where it was shifting across. It's much smaller difference in it now, so that's a good sign. Hopefully the next lot it will actually be completely even and will be good. So I will do more of this tomorrow hopefully, and I'm going to go and get the yarn dyed now because that is soaked enough. If you hear that noise, by the way, it's my stool. I'm too short to reach the camera, so I have to keep moving my stool in and out to get to the camera. I'll see you in a bit. So I've just turned these off. They're now starting their cooling cycle. As you can see, they're still pretty warm. They all have the same amount of dye, but you can see the blue has got loads of white bits. The pink is lights and dark parts, which is what I wanted. The black, again, light and dark, and the same goes for the darker purple and black mix. I don't know why the blue has so many lighter white bits. The blue obviously doesn't spread as well as the other colours. It's the first time I've used the blue just on its own and not with any other colour, so but we'll see. They're all cooling, so I'll let them cool and then I'll get them washed and spun and out to dry, and we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so I've finished dyeing the chunky. I think I've come to the conclusion, sorry, swapping hands that way. I've come to the conclusion that when doing chunky I need to do one skein at a time. Normally I can do 2 skeins per tin, so 8 skeins a time. But I think 4 should be my limit with the chunky because I didn't get a very good coverage on some of it. But this was the first time doing chunky. This is my experiment, which is why I was experimenting with the colours as well. I keep looking that way because that's where it is. It's now out drying. The salad spinner we used to wring out the yarn is actually broken. So it's a little more drippy, so it's going to take a while. But we've got a new heated rack. So hopefully that will help. I'll turn the camera around and show you in a second. But I'm going to call it quits here. So I'm just trying to put down the Swift. I haven't put it down properly yet. I'm going to call it quits here for the day because I'm shattered. I'm in a lot of pain and I'm just going to go and get a bath and relax. So I will upload this after the bath, but I'm not going to record anything after this one. So we'll get it uploaded and to you by the end of the night. But I'll turn around and show you how the things have come out. You have to excuse the mess everywhere. I kind of took over everything. So we've got the pinks. This has come out. You see how it's a little more patchy than I would have liked, but it's not too bad. Whereas the blue here is much patchier. So that's definitely patchier than I would have liked for my normal semi-solids. The grey here, again pretty patchy in places, but it's quite nice. This was actually the black, just pure black, which is why we've got some nice dark parts, but we got a lot of light parts, which is quite good. And then this was black and violet together because we wanted to test out a darker purple for my son. You can see again there's quite a few patches, so yeah, definitely going to do one at a time from now on with these ones, but I think they've come out alright. They're drying on the right. These are catching all the water dripping off of them due to not being able to spin it properly because I broke the lid. Well, actually I think Duncan broke the lid when he was helping me do it, but I think it's alright. It's not terrible. I did get some more yarn skeined up, so I'll get them dyed tomorrow. Turn you back round. So that's our car in the background. So I'm gonna go. I hope you like this. We'll see how these dry in the morning. The rack is heated, so it should hopefully dry reasonably well. We'll see. But tomorrow I'll get on with dyeing the other yarn and finishing skein up, because there's still more to skein up. I have to do it in sections because it's too painful. So I'm gonna go, and I will see you all tomorrow. So you take care. Bye.